What was the word for problem in Spanish?
Problema.
Problema. And the problem?
El problema.
El problema. Good. We can see it ends in an A, so we would expect it to be feminine, but we saw that these words ending MA in Spanish, many of them entered through Greek, and in Greek they're neuter, but they look a bit masculine in Greek, so they came into Spanish as masculine words, even though they end in A. So we have el problema, system,
Sistema.
sistema, the system.
El sistema.
Good. The paradigm, how do you think that would be in Spanish?
El paradigma.
El paradigma. Good. Scheme also came in from Greek, but scheme in Spanish means outline or diagram. How do you think that would be?
El schema. Schema. El schema.
Good. And something else to make it sound a bit more Spanish?
El esquema.
Very good. El esquema. We said that we cannot start S plus another consonant in Spanish. We have to put an E before, like Spain, España, spaghetti, spaghetti. El esquema. So this would be outline or diagram. Diagram is another one of these words. How do you think that would be in Spanish?
Diagramma.
Good. And the diagram?
El diagramma.
El diagrama. Good. So mostly words ending O are masculine and words ending A are feminine, but we might find some exceptions. Planeta, for example. What do you think that means? Planeta.
Planet.
Planeta is a masculine word. So the planet,
El planeta.
el planeta. A planet,
Un planeta.
un planeta. Very good. How would you say the planets?
Los planetas.
Very good. Los planetas. Good. So this is a masculine word that looks feminine. How was the word for car? We saw various words.
Auto.
Auto. Let's work with that one. How do you say the car?
El auto.
The cars.
Los autos.
Los autos. Good. If you want to say this car, you say este auto. Este auto.
Este auto.
Good. We saw esta noche, this night. What do you think is the difference between este and esta then? If we have este auto and esta noche, what do you think is the difference?
Este is the masculine.
Good.
And esta the feminine.
Good. So we see that noche is a feminine word. How would you say the night?
La noche.
La noche. The nights?
Las noches.
Good. But this night or tonight?
Esta noche.
Esta noche. Good. If you take this T out of este and esta, the words for this, you get the word for that. So este auto is this car, and that car would be
Ese auto.
ese auto. How would you say I want that car?
Quiero ese auto.
Good. I don't want that car because it's very big. Big is grand. So how would that be in Spanish?
Grande.
Grande. I don't want that car because it's very big.
No quiero ese auto porque es muy grande.
Very good. No quiero ese auto porque es muy grande. How was this night?
Esta noche.
And how would be that night?
Esa noche.
Esa noche. We just get rid of the T and then we have the word for that. What if you wanted to say those nights?
Esas noches.
Esas noches. Good. There are also a few words that end in O, which are feminine. For example, mano. Mano means hand. Ends in O, but it's a feminine word. So how would you say the hand?
La mano.
La mano. Good. The hands?
Las manos.
Las manos. This hand?
Esta mano.
Good. That hand?
Esa mano.
Good. These hands?
Estas manos.
Good. We have this word in English, like in manuscript, manual as well. Manual, manuscript. That man bit there means hand. Maintain, which in Spanish is mantener. We have main or man means hand. Manage. Manage means to handle. Actually, it has a special use for handling horses historically, which is interesting because to manage, manejar, is used in some Latin American countries to mean to drive. Other than to manage or to handle, it also means to drive, manejar, which is interesting because this verb manage historically had a special use to handle horses. And we see how that's kind of translated over the years to driving. How would you say, can you give me a hand? So this is a literal translation of something idiomatic in English, but it works in Spanish as well. In Spanish you say this. Can you give me a hand? And let's talk informally.
¿Me puedes dar un mano?
But it's
Una mano.
good. Puedes darme or me puedes dar una mano. How would you say, could you give me a hand? Could you give me a hand? So could is would can.
¿Me podrías dar una mano?
Good. ¿Me podrías dar una mano? ¿Podrías darme una mano? You should give me a hand. You should give me a hand. Should is would or. Still informal.
Debería. You should. Deberías. ¿Me deberías dar una mano?
Me deberías dar una mano. Here we're not asking though. It sounded like a question.
Sorry.
You should give me a hand.
Oh, yes.
Give it to me again. Not like a question. Like a statement. You should give me a hand.
Deberías darme una mano.
Good. And what if you were speaking to more than one person?
Deberían darme una mano.
Good. Deberían darme una mano. You guys should give us a hand.
Nos deberían dar una mano.
Good. So we said that manejar means to handle or to manage. Manejar.
Manejar.
And also to drive in some Latin American countries. How would you say, I am managing the problem or I manage the problem?
Manejo el problema.
Good. So how would you say, I'm managing the problem and you mean right now? So I remind you that for managing, for our verbs to get this ing, we take away ar and we put ando. And for ir verbs, for this ing, we take away the er or the ir and we put yendo. First part is I am managing. I am managing.
Estoy manejando.
Good. I'm managing the problem.
Estoy manejando el problema.
Good. Estoy manejando el problema. So mano, we said, ends in o and it's feminine. It's actually kind of the only true word that ends in o and is feminine. So for example, we have la foto, the photo. But photo is short for fotografía. So it's actually la fotografía becomes la foto. The same with la moto, the motorbike, is actually la motocicleta. No, but people say moto and foto and it stays with la. To take in Spanish is tomar, tomar.
Tomar.
Good. So how would you say I'm taking a photo? And you mean right now?
Estoy tomando una foto.
Good. Estoy tomando una foto. You might hear sacar as well for photo, sacar o tomar. Estoy tomando una foto. Estoy sacando una foto. But let's use tomar for now. I would take a photo.
Tomaría una foto.
Tomaría una foto. I would like, so it would please me to take a photo. So what is to please or like?
Gustar.
Gustar. So it would please me, I would like, it would please me to take a photo.
Me gustaría tomar una foto.
Good. Me gustaría tomar una foto. But I don't have my camera. But I don't have my camera.
Pero no tengo mi cámara.
Good. All together. I would like to take a photo. It would please me to take a photo, but I don't have my camera.
Me gustaría tomar una foto.
Fotografía.
Una foto, pero no tengo mi cámara.
Very good. Me gustaría tomar una foto, pero no tengo mi cámara. Very good.